Hello everyone. Hello Russian.
God damn it.
Just going to be doing a little Emily Baker look-alike thing today. I'm going to read some documents. I'm not going to address what the gangster said because she lets everybody know exactly what she is. It was disgusting. It's recorded. But guess what? I'm not going to address that. What got me upset was some stupid, ignorant females in her chat trying to say that I had a puppy mill and that I wasn't certified. Well, I have the paperwork right here. As you can see, my dogs live better than 90% of the bottom feeders do. I have 2 houses that are much better than where they live. I have a she shed that is probably better than most of their houses, and my dogs live like royalty, people, royalty. And I have a waiting list waiting to get, so don't talk about me being a puppy mill. I don't care the other disgusting stuff you say. And I've still got $1,000 in cash waiting for somebody to hear me say one word about a child or somebody's family. I know there's some broke-ass bitches. They could have found something. They'd have surely had it by now. So I know they need the money. So I rest my case on that whole thing. And now I'm going to read the document. And who knows, this may have to go through one of them since they seem to know more than the state of Texas. But this is from the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Right here it is, people. Terry Wakely, Chingaling's Place, responding. My case number is BRE 20150000849. In case anybody wants to double check this. The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation has concluded its investigation, and this was in 2014, people. Of the above referred case number, according to the department questionnaire you returned, you currently have 4 female dogs, 2 of which have been spayed and have sold 10 puppies within the last year. From the results of the investigation, it does not appear that there is sufficient evidence to establish that there was a violation of the licensed breeders' law or rules. Right there. So these no-name, know-nothing females in the chats running their mouth need to watch what they say, because this shit gets me pissed off. At any hearing in which the department seeks a sanction or penalty against a licensee or other individual, the burden is on the department to prove that the licensee or individual committed a violation of the law or rules in place at the time of the alleged violation. We do not believe the evidence in this instant is sufficient to establish a violation was committed. Therefore, I am closing this case with no further action. But I guess the Texas Department didn't check with Monitor 148 or Terry fucking Fake Tits Lynn or that other Harmony motherfucker that were running their mouths. I guess they needed to check with them before they make a ruling, since they seem to know more about Texas laws than Texas does. In the future, if you meet the below-listed minimum requirements of dog and or cat breeding, and I heard there's a woman on there that was running her mouth that's got like 135 cats. What do I think I ought to do about that? You will need to obtain a license to do so. Anyone who possesses 11 or more adult intact female dogs, cats, or both, and who is in the business of breeding those dogs or cats for sale, and who sells at least 20 dogs or cats in a calendar year, must first obtain a licensed breeder license with the department. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at the number. It's signed by Greg Dodson's Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations Enforcement Division. The inspector came here, thought my dogs were wonderful, still thinks my dogs are wonderful. I don't have 39 dogs. I have exactly 10 dogs, and 5 of them are old females that are spayed. So get your facts straight. In fact, I want to introduce you to every one of the dogs today. They're in perfect condition. I happen to be a professional groomer. I happen to show dogs, and I know how to run my business. So before you make any more wild-eyed statements that you don't know a thing to talk about, I've heard there's one of you that's got 135 cats living in your house. So to me, that sounds like a big problem. Well, until you run the licensing division of Texas or know how to look something up, you need to keep your mouth shut in chats or anywhere else. Because this has got me fired up. I don't care what that gangster says. She made a fool out of herself. A total fool. In fact, guess what? I had tons of DMs of women want me to take that ridiculous recording to the police. But I didn't. But I do happen to know a retired homicide detective, know him personally. So I let him hear it, and he's still laughing. He said, well, she's threatening you. She's got to wait till you die and your daughter dies. Good luck with that. He's still laughing about it. He thought it was a comedy skit, and so do I. That shit don't bother me. And I know if any of you women had anything on me talking about a child or a family, you'd sure be trying to get that $1,000, because there's some broke-ass people on this goddamn bottom feeder bunch. I'll tell you that right now. I've never mentioned a family. I've never called a cop. I didn't even call cops on that when I had people begging me, but I did let my buddy, the retired homicide, as far as I know, he's still laughing over it, and his wife is too. It was a joke. It was a comedy show. Now, where's my dogs at? I got so many dogs I can't even find them. Come here, baby. Picasso's right here. Do you think you live in royalty? You sure do. These dogs have got a beautiful place to live. Hey, Vera. Have a blessed day. Brother laughs at those bitches. I know, they're crazy. They're crazy. They probably wish they were one of my dogs. They'd have a better life than they have now. They wouldn't be sleeping on a mattress on a floor and drinking themselves sick and smoking cigarettes. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, Hyena. Oh, and I got Hyena's spirit box. And she thinks she wants to do little spiritual readings. Give me a little heads up. Come on. You're not going to bless nobody today. I told you you're getting your spirit box, baby, so come on. There we go. You're getting blessed, people. You're getting blessed, and I'm outside today. So I'm going to show you my little puppy mill here in a minute. Sorry-ass fucking women. I don't talk about shit that I don't know. I never have. But I did hear some background information on one of them bitches, because people were filling me in, and they said that 139 cats or so. So there you go. Pot calling kettle back. But not really, because I am approved by the Texas. There's a return address on it, people. Look it up, freaks. Don't run your mouths about stuff you don't know nothing about. You understand that? And the homicide retired that I talked to thought that video was an absolute stupid-ass joke. And everybody else that heard it is madder than I am over it. Want me to... Oh, I got a hummingbird right there. Oh, my God. Maybe I'll get in trouble over that. You think I will? I've got to get that hummingbird. Hang on. Wow. It's right here. It's right here. Right up on that feeder. Can you see it? It's on the back side. I don't want to make him fly. I'm going to have to bring some more stuff out here to it. There it is. Can you see it flying a little bit? Little hummingbird, come on this side. Oh, he's making me mad. I'll see if I can make him fly. Out here in this puppy mill. Might be a hummingbird. There he goes. Look at my beautiful... Ooh, I got some stupid light flashing thing going on. I don't like that very much. There, got it back where I want it now. Here's my beautiful place. That an apartment is so much nicer than I have. I have a 2-bedroom home with an office that I own. There's one of my vehicles. I also have a big truck. This is my she shed. This is just my little play thing. This is my beautiful flowers that still look wonderful. There's Picasso. There's his mommy, Tammy. Let's see. Where's the rest of my? There's Hyena. There's one of them, Boogie. It's up under the car. I just have so many dogs. I barely can, everywhere I place my camera, there's a dog. Isn't that strange? Here's my three. Here's Presley. This is Picasso's daddy. Picasso's daddy. Oh, look. And look at the big, beautiful, luscious yard they have to play in. And they all come in the house, too, people. They're all in the air conditioning in my house. My 2-bedroom, beautiful house that I own. Here's the huge backyard that they get to play in. Huge that I own. Come on, kids. There's my baby. There's Presley, man. Yes, do you know you have it so rough? You know how rough you have it, do you? There's Kiva. Hi, baby. You know how rough you have it? Come here, Flirt. Come here and show them your stick. There's little Flirt carrying a stick. There you go, baby. There you go. You think this is terrible, people? You think my dogs have a rough life? Keep your mouth shut, you stupid know-nothing women. I just pulled Emily Baker on you, and I actually think I can read better than her. Get back, Jay. Okay. There was 3 there. There's 3 here. I'm only missing 2. Oh, here's my beautiful she shed. This is a shed, and it looks better than most of these bottom feeders' houses. This is a fucking shed. These are my abused dogs that have it so rough. Look, babies. And this is what the inspector saw when he came and gave me a gold star review. So you women better come up with something else besides me ever talking about kids or families or being mean to my dogs. Oh, and I've got another whole yard here, too. I've got 3 whole complete yards. Here's another yard. And I don't even have any dogs in this yard. Isn't that strange? Big old empty yard with no dogs in it. In my beautiful home. Oh yeah, I really got a puppy mill going on, people. Really got me a puppy mill going on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable with these stupid, I don't even know who that moderator woman is or who that other Harmony is, but I know who that fake tits is. She's the only one I know. She don't know a thing about me, and she obviously don't know how to look up certifications. She needs to know how many number of dogs you have to have one, and I don't have that number. Where's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 dogs, people. 5 of them are females that are spayed. Write it down. Write everything down. Write my case number down, because this shit better not happen again, because this is what's pissing me off. Anyway, I'm going to do a little mud bank later today. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a mud bank. I was going to do my Emily Baker reading thing, but I thought I'll just do that right now. I can read much better, much faster. And I know what I'm talking about, because I know my dogs. And I know the laws, and I know the rules. I've been breeding dogs when you damn women were shit and yellow. You got that? I've been breeding dogs my whole life. I know everything about it. Go look up the AKC stuff. Go look up the references about me, how wonderful my dogs are, and then keep your mouth shut. Because everything you say that's not true, believe me, I can prove it. I've got receipts, as you like to call them. Some asinine thing the internet come up with. Receipts. I call it proof. Hi, Cole. I'm still going to do a mukbang later. And we might go to that Canton flea market. But it isn't First Monday, so there'll just be a few little piles of junk around for me to look at. But I'm sure going to look at them. Because that's what I do. At least I can still walk around. I've still got energy. I'm not winded, and I still drink like a total lady. $1,000 is still out there, cash, and I don't go back on my word, ever. Find me saying one word about a child or a family, one time. Now, I've gotten off on some of them women that I got a personal problem with. I never talk about a kid or a family. I never call cops. I didn't even call cops this time. I just showed it to that guy I know, that retired homicide detective, and he couldn't quit laughing. He thought it was the most asinine, funniest thing he ever heard in his life. And so has everybody else that's seen it, because believe me, everybody's seen it. Everybody. And they've seen what a fool she is. And every time she gets mad, she does the same thing. And guess what? It helps me. I don't know how many views I got on that live. Last time I looked, there was 210 views on my little old YouTube channel, just because she played my video and made a fool out of herself. So love you, gal. Love you, gangster. Thanks for the publicity. Do it again soon. I've just proved all your little people in your chat dead wrong, as usual. So, anything anybody wants to know, ask me now. You love Canton, Amber? Y'all come up here and see it. We missed it. I don't like going over there because I've lived here so long and I've been to that thing so many times that I absolutely try to avoid it. But today, there'll still be a few little things hanging around. You wouldn't recognize it if you hadn't been there in a while, because there's pavilions that go on for miles. Amber knows what it's like. It's famous. It's the biggest flea market in the world. And I live 7 miles from it. So I'm going to do a little mukbang. I'm going to go over there today, stop at a few of those little shops. And just, that hummingbird is right here. Hey, sweetie. Hummingbirds even like it here. What do you want? That's Picasso. I know it's hot. We're going to have to go in. It's hot here, people. Sweating. Hi, Betsy. Hey, guess what? Our shamrock is doing wonderful. I'm not going to take this back down, but it's doing great. Oh, yeah, McKinney has one, and Quinlan has my favorite one because it's smaller. You can walk. I've got that on here on my YouTube somewhere. See y'all later. Enjoyed seeing your beautiful dogs and your beautiful place today. Yay, Betsy, the thing is doing great. Little Long John. Anyway, ladies, since I'm going to be on StreamYard later today doing a mukbang and a flea market thing, I might interview a couple people wandering around that flea market if I can get them to talk. I can get most people to talk. I just wanted to clear that up about my dogs, that I don't have a puppy mill. I have a very beautiful place, and how one certain person said that her apartment was nicer than my house. Her apartment's not nicer than my she shed. Huh? If you're going to run your mouth and scathe somebody, try to keep it real. Try to keep it at least real. And I hope that detective gets over from his laughing, because he thought it was a joke. And so did my daughter. My daughter said, why is she waiting till you die? She don't dare to come down here till you're dead, and by then by the time I die, the granddaughters are going to be big enough to knock the shit out of her, so it wasn't much of a threat. She's got to wait till everybody's dead to do it. I will never change, especially now that I'm retired and I don't have to worry about some of these women calling my job, because I don't have no job for them to call. They can't call me about nothing. My place is immaculate. My dogs are immaculate. I have a sterling reputation in the dog breeding world. As a matter of fact, I've got some AKC papers. But I know these women wouldn't understand the AKC, so I'm not even going to bother with them, because they really don't have a clue. They're kind of pathetic. So, morning, Angela. I'm getting ready to get off here. I just had to make a point about my beautiful Pekingese Paradise. That is not a puppy mill. Never has been. Never will be. This place was designed specifically for these dogs. They live better than I do. They probably live better than most of you do. They have it made. Their every want is my command. And that's the way it should be. And I have people sending me thousands of gifts and letters because of my beautiful dogs. So don't talk about my dogs. If you want to lower yourself to talk about knocking the taste out of my granddaughter's mouth, then that just makes you look bad. It doesn't do a thing to me or my granddaughters. Not a thing. It just shows your character. But when you start talking about my dogs and my business, I'm going to handle that. I'm going to handle it. And I'm going to handle it professionally. So know what you're talking about before you run your mouths in them chats or anywhere else, because I got all the screenshots. I've got every recording. I've got every screenshot that you say. Every one of them. And you're not going to badmouth how I live and how I keep my dogs. My daughter can handle herself. She can handle herself as good as I can. And I love the way you said she was ugly. What is wrong with you? What is absolutely... I'm glad you do it, though, because you just keep showing people how you are. There's no way you can rise above it. You are what you are. You'll always be that way. And every time you play one of my videos, I get a lot of views. So I really have to love you. I can't hate you. I have to love you, girl, because you do me a favor every time. A big favor. And actually, the ones blabbering their mouths about a puppy mill did me a favor because I looked up all my records. So now I've got all them, too. I wasn't quite sure where they were, but they were in my file cabinet where I keep all my documents. So I'm going to go hang around today in the flea market. I'm going to do a mukbang. We're going to eat at Chicken Express. I have a wonderful life. The only thing I can do is feel sorry for all of you that don't. And try to get that $1,000 because I can guarantee you won't, because I've never mentioned a child. I've never mentioned a family. I've never been in on no cop calling. I've never been in on no CPS calling. But I know you broke bitches need the money, so try to scramble around and find something true for once instead of making stuff up. Oh my God, get the what? Get the gizzards. You know what I like over there, Amber, is those turkey legs. I ain't crazy about them gizzards. Oh, you mean at Chicken Express? I'm going to get those chicken tenders. You'll see, because we're going to eat it in front of everybody. And I'm going to get mashed potatoes. And they have a new thing. It's called okra with cheddar cheese inside. Oh, my God, it's to die for. I'm getting that. And then I'm going to wander around and look at some of the stuff, some of the metal stuff. There's a bunch of stuff to look at. I'll wander around because I can still walk really good, and I don't get out of breath at all. I don't know how I do it at 70, but man, I can move. I can move, I can talk, I can walk, I can look up records, I can read. Excellent. I have a wonderful vocabulary, and on top of everything else, I drink like a lady. Because I am a lady. Even when I was running a porn room, I was a lady. That's how come I still get men, because I know how to act. Anyway, you people have... I wish I had a real soft, sexy voice like Vera, though. I haven't got that down. I got kind of a rough voice because I'm kind of a tough broad, but that Vera's got a soft, sensual voice. That's all I got to say about it. Anyway, ciao from my beautiful Pekingese Paradise. And if any of you are broke, try to find me saying something about a child or a family. Just try it. But I'm sure you already would have by now. You too. Everybody have a wonderful day. And I'll try to make a wonderful mukbang and interview some people. And try to have a little fun now that I've got all this legal stuff cleared up. And I've shown you my beautiful 8 dogs. And they're laying in the air condition with me on the bed when I'm not out here with them. So we have a very good and wonderful life, just like I do. Sorry. Sorry you're not going to be as successful as me. Never. Sorry. Sorry about your bad luck. Love you too, Cole. I just had to get that puppy mill stuff cleared up. And I hope that detective's okay. I may need to go check on him, make sure he's still not laughing. Anyway, see you guys later today in Canton at the flea market.